Welcome to the land of Pelexia, a hard land full of hard people. What was once a peaceful place full of good-natured people has devolved into a hateful and mistrustful place, where neighbors shy away from greeting one another instead of lending a helping hand to those in need, where on most street corners you will find a clergyman or priest prophesying the end of times. Yet no one calls these men and women fools. You can feel death in the air. The old sun seems to grow darker and colder year by year. Winter lingers when summer used to roll on. New trees no longer grow, and old trees turn to stone where they stand. Nights are harsh under the three moon sisters who reflect the blood-red sun on the denizens below. That poisonous light gives rebirth to the dead for a few short hours. Stars fall to earth, no longer granting wishes, but instead seeming to do their best to break apart this sad world. Prey grows poorer and fewer as the predators look for new game to sate their hunger. The farmers struggle to harvest their meager supplies before the bugs and worms destroy their hard work. Pelexia is indeed dying, along with its people and creatures. Friends? But what of friends? No one uses such words in today's time. The end is nigh, and the end is where we shall go. How soon will it come to its close? What can prolong this miserable world or bring its swift end? You are the heralds of this coming doom or salvation. So once again, I say, welcome to Pelexia. And welcome to another episode of Tales from Pelexia. We have had one before. This is our second try. Hopefully people will eventually hear this. We don't know if it's going to be worth listening to yet. But we have got a few new people. Well, a few returning people, one new player. We're going to go around the table and introduce ourselves and maybe our characters real fast. An old hat. Of course, I am Seth Temple, the normal DM. We have AJ Cannon across from me. Tell us about your character.
Yeah, I'm AJ Cannon. I am playing a human ranger named Hurst Greyborn. Would you like me to describe
Yeah,
my
go ahead and
character?
give us a description.
He's a slim, tall, kind of rough rider looking fella. He wears a large, wide-brimmed hat, a long black cloak. He carries a bone that he uses as a club, and he normally has his bow slung across his back. He hasn't shaved in a while. Doesn't look like he necessarily bathes on a regular basis. And he tries to keep to himself.
Okay. Next, the most recognizable name after AJ would be Mr. Darren Waddles over here. Welcome back to the table. It's been a while.
It's good to be back.
Yes.
It's been forever searching for mushrooms and such.
All right, go ahead and tell us about your new character.
All right, so my character is a dwarf. His name is Bane. I guess, very uncommon for a dwarf, but he is pretty much a big nerd. Really likes to learn and to absorb what around his surroundings. So he's probably going to be looking at a couple of books in this story.
Okay.
Which do I need to go over? Like every detail?
No, just a basic introduction. That's good.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah.
Next, another player that has played just once, I think, in the campaign. He was
Everybody hated me.
No, it was so fun. Mr. Dexter Mize is back with us. And go ahead and introduce your character.
All right. I'm playing Briar Ragweed. Hey!
I'm just gonna tell just what you do when you need to tell something.
You can edit that out, right?
Oh, cool. Good job, Dean.
What do you do? He's about to do it again.
Can y'all see me?
Breaking news in the baby front.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cynthia Templin.
Independently.
The mystery big bad of the campaign.
We will not apologize that our wives and our kids are here.
Don't worry. She will return.
Yeah, my wife will talk more. And perhaps we'll turn on a sink or two.
Yeah.
We're not in our usual. We're not in the retirement home. We're at Darren's house. So
All right.
Live from the
so go ahead, Dexter. Go ahead and introduce your character.
I am playing an wood elf bard named Briar Ragweed. Left home, believes that the road is the only way to learn. Doesn't believe that you have to stay in school to learn stuff, but wants to get experiences for himself. About 5'11", just rough, but not as rough as probably Hurst. That's his name. Yeah, this is still new. Not as rough as Hurst is, but still just a little naive, still trying to figure out the world, traveling around. Been at home most of his life, but he's ready to figure it out, ready to get some fame on his name, put some respect on the name of Briar.
All right. And the newest to the table, who has never played Dungeons and Dragons, and as far as I know, has never been on a podcast.
I'm sorry.
Weston
in advance.
Mize.
So yeah, I'm Weston Mize, and I'm playing a rogue halfling, Mr. Talbot. It is. He's a little bitty feller. He's about 3 foot, 40 pounds, and he's just a young feller that's just not really sure who he is. He's trying to find himself. So that's about all we know about him so far. We'll see how it goes.
You'd never know he'd never been on a podcast.
Yeah.
Listen to
Sounds
this guy.
silky smooth.
We're trying very hard.
All right, we are brought to you as always by Tiger Skull RPG. AJ, would you like to give a little plug to Tiger Skull?
Yeah, sure. Tiger Skull RPG, if you don't know by now, creates monthly 3D printable and regular printable NPC encounters. So 3D miniatures, 5th edition stats, loot cards, digital illustrations. So you can really bring a cool encounter to your tabletop game and impress your players with something brand new. Check them out at tigerskullrpg.com and use our code Commoners30 for 30% off everything in the store, including merch, backpacks, t-shirts, hoodies,
All the good stuff.
all the great stuff.
All right. Thank you, Alex from Tiger Skull RPG. We appreciate you continuing to work with us. All right. Now, where to start?
Yes.
Each of you have been living for extended periods of time, different among you all, in the town of Harbor's End, located in the Veiled Coast. On this fateful night, you have each come to the Yawning Portal once again, a place that you have visited multiple times to enjoy drink and food and just the lively atmosphere that is the Yawning Portal. I don't believe y'all are sitting together, are you?
Not that I know of.
So let me describe the Yawning Portal real quick. It is a large inn that has 2 stories above the ground floor, and as soon as you step in, you're accosted by a gaping hole in the middle of this of the floor, in the middle of the tap room. It looks as if a giant well, about 40 feet wide in all directions, is just sitting in the middle, and there are tables set around it. There is a large winch hanging right above it, and the entire upper floors are kind of opened in kind of a theater-like manner so that people can sit wherever they want on the 2 higher rows and still be able to look out into this portal, as they call it. Adventurers come and dive deep into it, going down the winch to seek adventure, to seek fights, to seek gold, just all kinds of things. None of you have ever been there. The barkeep Dernan says that you are not experienced enough in adventuring to be allowed in at the moment. But you come to watch others come down and venture deep into the depths. There is always a lot of people here. Music is loud, the food is good, and the ale, it is sweet. So, you are all sitting around wooden tables. You might be sitting with strangers. It's packed. There's a brightly burning candle littered with plates cleared of food and half-drained tankards. The sounds of gamblers yelling and the drunken adventurers singing bawdy songs nearly drown out the off-key strumming of a young bard 3 tables over. Then all the noise is eclipsed by a shout. "You pig! Like killing me mates, does ya?" Then a 7-foot-tall half-orc is hit by a wild swinging punch from a male human whose shaved head is covered with an eye-shaped tattoo. 4 other humans stand behind him, ready to jump into the fray. The half-orc cracks her knuckles, roars, and leaps at the tattooed figure. But before you can see if blood is drawn, a crowd of spectators clusters around the brawl. What would each of you like to do?
Where is this taking place in the...
Kind of close to the main bar area.
Is it anywhere near the hole?
No, it's a good 30 or 40 feet away from the hole.
Okay.
My character's kind of joining in the fray of others that are gathering around.
You're just wanting to watch?
Yeah, just wanting
Okay.
to watch, observe.
Yeah,
what's
you
going
see
on.
that there is a large half-orc female fighting 4 people, and seems to be holding her own at the moment, but they attacked her. And she's screaming and attacking wildly.
They attacked her.
They attacked her.
I'm gonna jump in and help the half orc.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks like fun. I don't really know her.
Okay.
As being the little feller that I am, and I'm not very good at combat, I'm just gonna kind of hide behind the crowd and see what's going on, figure
Okay.
out what I should do.
Okay.
I'm sitting at the bar. I'm just gonna watch.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me roll initiative there.
Oh yes, sir. That'll be 5.
Okay. And what is your character's name once more?
Briar.
Briar.
Briar. Yeah, I'm gonna put that over there. I'm not superstitious, but I don't like that die now.
Okay. Okay, it is the 4 men's turn. They're still attacking her. Let's see. That's a miss. That's a miss. That one's a hit. That one's a hit. 2 hits. Okay. 2 of them jump in with 2 small billy clubs each, kind of blackjacks, and they beat on either side of her thighs, and she kind of grunts in pain as she pulls out a large 2-handed sword and swings at one of them. Natural 20.
Oh no!
That's right. Half orc lady.
She yells at her a roar of rage, and her eyes kind of become bloodshot as she is staring them all down. Briar, what would you like to do?
Well, seeing this, which one of the? You said there's 4 guys.
Yep.
Which one's the biggest? Are they like clumped up together right next
They're
to
kind
the
of
lady?
they're kind of trying to surround her. The biggest one is the one that had tattoos that was screaming before.
Okay. I'm not really a good fist fighter, but I walk up, I pull out my bow. I'm not really knowing what to do. I point at him and I say, "Hey, you know what's worse than a dad joke?" And he looks at me, "A grandpa joke." And I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
The
What's the saving
corniest joke
throw?
to start it off with. 13.
13.
I believe that's a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 2.
Yes.
So he kind of looks at you and then just falls to the floor laughing hysterically, holding his sides. This isn't even funny! It's not funny! Why am I laughing?
That is the worst joke in the world.
And he is just prone laughing so hard.
And then with my bonus action, I'd like to point at the... She probably doesn't understand anything. She's gone into a rage. But I point at him, say, just gesture at him, and give her inspiration.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It is their turn. Let me see if he gets his save back. He does not. It's a 10. One of them is going to turn to you. He's going to try to attack you.
Nice.
Does a 9 hit? Definitely does
No.
not. The other 2 are going to attack her. That's a natural 20.
Oh, God.
That other one misses. A 16. Okay. Then it is her turn. She immediately jumps on him since she has advantage because you've got him prone, and brings her 2-handed weapon down. But she misses. She is so angry that she cannot focus and hit him straight on. It is your turn once more.
All right. Seeing the one that's down, I'm not going to attack him because that will give him a saving throw. What's the smallest one that's next to me?
There's one that's pretty hurt.
Let's go for him
Okay.
because I want to make myself look cool. Pull up my dagger. I don't want to stab him, okay? I'm not trying to get myself barred from this bar. Haha. But I'd like to just hit him with the blunt end.
Okay. Roll
So,
to attack.
ooh, that's a 19.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Let's
Alright,
go.
so D4 plus my dex.
Yep.
So 1 plus 3 is 14.
That is
4.
still enough. He had 3 hit points. So
Nice.
you flip your dagger around backwards and just pound him in the side of the head with the blunt end, and he crumples like a just a sack of potatoes, and he is just in a hump in the floor. All right, that all you want to do?
Yeah, that'll end it.
Okay. It is. There's still 3 of them left, and one of them is on the ground. See if he passes. He does. He gets a 17 that time. So he stops laughing. That wasn't funny. And he gets up and he's going to try to attack you.
So at any point, can we jump in?
Yeah, anytime y'all want.
Okay. So I'm kind of amused at this, and I decide which ones are still up, because I know there's
one attacking man down, and there's 3 men still up, and then the half-orc female and this guy.
Okay, so of one of the guys that are still up,
Yeah.
I cast command and tell him to grovel.
Okay. What is your saving throw?
Help me out.
It should be at the bottom of your attack lists.
Spell save DC 14.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Oh wow.
So, what does command do exactly?
So command, I say one word, and they have to.
They have to drop and do that?
So grovel, the target falls prone and then ends its turn.
Okay, yeah. He drops down to his knees and is just looking up at the half orc female and just starts begging that she leave him alone. Now that doesn't last until the next turn. It's just that turn, right?
I believe so.
Okay. All right. And what is your character's name once more? Bane. Okay, I'm gonna put you in right there after they. It is her turn. Oh no, they didn't attack yet. He attacked you and missed, right? Yeah. Okay. The other 2 attack. One of them attacks her, and hits. Okay, she's starting to look a little rough. Okay, it is her turn though. She's going to attack the one that is prone and groveling, since she has advantage. That hits. That one, she just kind of following your lead, even though she's very angry. She twists her sword to the side, and instead of just cleaving through his head, just hits him with the flat end, and he just kind of falls a good 4 or 5 foot to the side and doesn't get back up. All right, it's back to your turn.
So there's only one standing.
There's
right?
2 still.
Oh, there's 2 still. Okay. I'll just go to the nearest one. We'll just keep mowing them down. Try and hit him with a dagger again. Oh, an 18.
Now, is this the one with the kind of leader with the tattoos that you want to attack? Okay.
I'm going for him. So 18 plus 5, 23.
Hits.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 2 plus 3 would be 5.
Nice. Now, are you stabbing him this time?
Nah. I don't want to go lethal.
You're not trying to cut him at all, or
No, I just want to.
you're just punching him with your dagger.
It's like a brass knuckles. They're kind of like, you know.
Okay, cool.
I'm not crazy.
No one else is wanting to jump in?
I was about to say, if I want to get it in the initiative order, what do I need to do?
I mean, I just let him jump in.
Okay, well, I was just gonna. Can I hold an action?
Sure. What are you waiting
Okay,
for?
I'm gonna. How close am I to the? If I was at the bar, how close would I be?
You're
to
a
this
good, you're kind of, I'll say you're on the front row. The circle is kind of enveloping the bar, so you're just able to turn around and sit, and there's no one blocking your view. So you're just a few feet away from the.
Okay. I'm gonna get my hand on my bone club,
Okay.
ready to when I see him attack the leader dude, and if the leader dude makes a move towards him, I'm gonna go for the leader guy.
Okay.
Aw.
Okay. You still just watching?
You don't even know
Still
me.
watching. Okay.
A little bit.
Okay. It is their turn. He is going to attack him again.
The leader guy.
The
is?
leader is attacking him.
Okay, so can I go
Yeah,
for
go
him
ahead.
now? Can I try to parry him where he can't hit him? If I see him going for him, or do I just need to try to hit him?
Yeah, you could try to block his attack.
What do I need to roll? Did that need to be a something versus something? Just like
Kind
step
of.
in between and
Yeah,
kinda-
just go ahead and give me attack. See if you hit. We'll do it that way.
14.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You quickly move from your chair as you see his blackjack coming down. You just slide in front of the elf Briar. and you just bring your bone up and catch his club with your own.
Sweet. Okay, there I am.
Okay. The other one is going to attack her again. That misses. All right. What would you like to do, Bane?
The one that was trying to attack the half orc. I am just going to go straight forward and bring out the mace and take a swing at him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack. D20. Yep.
18.
Plus something you hit for sure. So your attacks on the middle page with the gray
Mace.
boxes. Yep.
So it'd be 22.
Okay, that hits. You're hitting with your mace.
With my mace.
What, a D6 plus something?
D6 plus 2. Cube. Yeah, regular die, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's 3.
3 damage. Okay.
At least I hit.
That's all you want to do?
Yeah, I'm still very rusty.
What was your
think
character's name again? Hurst? Hurst. Okay. Okay. 2 men just attacked. Bane jumped in. Her turn. She misses. Briar, what would you like to do?
Okay. Looking at the dude with one eye now, I'd like to try and cast Vicious Mockery against him.
The one that I'm parrying currently?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has tattoos of eyes all over his head.
Okay. I don't really know what to say, so I'm just going to flip him off. And
Okay.
hope that counts as Vicious Mockery. So that would be a save of 13.
Natural 20.
Okay. I guess
He just
doesn't-
kinda-
he's really... yeah.
I block his attack and he's just standing behind me, flipping him the bird.
Give him the double burn.
All right, Hurst, you're up.
I'm up.
Yep.
While I kind of have my club held up blocking his attack, I'm going to try to kick him in the abdomen and push him backwards.
Okay.
Just attack roll, or is it going to be a
It's
strength?
kind of that's a we'll call that a shove. It's an
Okay.
opposing strength thing.
Okay, so I need a natural 1.
So he kind of bows up as you put your foot, and he kind of shoves forward with his chest right as you try to kick, and you kind of fall backwards onto this man. You go prone from it.
Oh, no.
I try to catch you, but I'm so busy just flipping them off. I'm into it. I'm just like, oh, hey.
All right, it is their turn. He's going to attack you since you were prone.
Crap. Advantage.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 damage, so 3. The other one's going to attack Yagra again. That one hits. Okay, she's looking rougher. All right, Bane.
Okay, so who's the last one to attack the half orc? Since I'm right there.
The one that you already attacked.
Okay, then I'm going at him again with the mace.
Okay.
Okay.
Good number.
Nope, to your right.
Okay, so that'd be 23
Yep, that hits.
and 6.
6 total.
8. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
That is enough. Yes. How would you like to do this?
Oh,
Just bring the mace crushing down onto it. Are you
bring
killing
the
him? Or,
mace and
are you
swing.
killing him, or are you
Just knocking the sucker out.
knocking him out? Okay.
Yeah. No sense in bloodshed today.
again-
Well, death. No sense in death.
You knock another one out. There are 3 unconscious men, and just the leader remains. It is her turn. She is going to go, and she is just going to try to bear hug him. And she succeeds. So she's got him just held in her arms. Her muscles are popping, and she calls for everyone else to kind of step down in a way, and she wants to talk to him.
Okay. I mean, as we step down, of course, I raise my hands to receive the praise of everybody that's watching.
As people begin kind of applauding,
I grab a beer, somebody hands me, chugs it.
Dernan actually hands you the beer.
Yeah, that's right.
All 3 of you that helped her, he gives an ale to, and thank you. I appreciate you looking after the place for me.
No problem.
I've seen you around here. What's your names?
I'm Briar Ragweed.
Briar Ragweed. It's good to meet you, sir.
It's good to meet you,
He
man.
gives you a nice, firm handshake. He's kind of an elderly man, but he's got
Pretty strong for an old
strong
man.
beard.
Yeah.
And you, sir,
Hurst.
Hurst. You're a rugged type. And you, dwarf,
Bane.
Bane. Short and sweet. Well, I hope you all enjoy your drinks. Thank you for helping keep the peace. If you'll excuse me, I have to get this junk out of here. And he kind of hops across the bar and picks up one, puts him on his shoulder, and picks up another, and puts them on the other
Strong
shoulder.
old man.
Oh, he picked up the
He
dudes?
picked up two of them that are unconscious and just
Oh my
walk them
God.
to the door. And you see a maid kind of trying to drag another one.
Don't mess with him.
Yagra, the half-orc female, kind of just takes the figure over to a dark corner to talk to him.
I'm going to ease over to Briar, kind of grab him by the shirt.
Oh, okay.
You're going to get yourself killed, boy. Or somebody else.
Well, as long as it's somebody else and not me.
What do you think you got to prove stepping in these situations you got no business in?
Well, I mean, you could have got killed. Would you rather that?
It's not your business.
Yeah, well. It was fun.
Glad you think so.
Yeah, well. At least you stepped in to help. It was good.
Yeah, you're lucky I was there. That could have been
I
you
think I
he was
would've been
carrying off.
Fine. Nah, that's fine. I just look over at the dwarf. So he's busy reading in some book he has now, I guess. Like, back me up here. What's your name? I forgot what his name was. Bane. Bane. I've met you before.
Yes, Briar, it's Bane. I know your name. Why don't you remember mine?
Oh, Lord. I look around the bar. I signal over to the barmaid, try to get another beer. I'm like, all right. Let's try and liven this up some more.
I'm just going to push off of you
Okay.
and walk over and sit back down at the bar.
I'll grab my beer and join you anyway.
That's fine.
Actually, before y'all are able to leave your spot, shouts of alarm suddenly ring out as a hulking creature climbs up out of the shaft in the middle of the tap room.
Why does anybody come here?
For this reason exactly.
See what I mean?
A monster with warty green skin, a tangled nest of wiry black hair, a long carrot-shaped nose, and bloodshot eyes. As it bares its yellow teeth and howls, you can see a half-dozen bat-like creatures are attached to its body, with 3 more circling above it like flies. Everyone in the tavern reacts to fear, except for the barkeep, Durnan, who shouts, "Trolls!"
I guess this is normal.
Can I do something before I'm sure, roll initiative?
What would you like to do?
I just want to jump behind the bar.
Yeah, you can jump behind the bar. I need one of those pins, please. Thank you. All right.
And I'm going to yell to Briar, "Get down, son!" I'm going to get down behind the bar.
Let's go ahead and everyone roll for initiative.
Maybe I can do better this time.
Do you plan on fighting this time?
I plan on doing something. Not fighting.
So yeah, we'll go ahead and roll initiative for you then.
So this one?
D20. Yeah, and your initiative is up at the top and like.
A natural 1, baby.
Natural 1. Oh, you're an elf?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got decent decks.
Okay, 20 to 15. If your number came between 20 and 15. Nobody. Okay. Okay, 15 to 10?
12.
Or 20 to 15, I should have said. Did I say that?
You said 20 to 15
15
first
to
instead
10.
of 25 to 20.
Yeah, I didn't figure anyone had that.
12 for me.
Okay.
Hurst.
So, Hurst, and then Bane.
5, and then what's
Okay,
the initiative?
10
Do I
to
add
5. Yeah, you add that 4.
that? Okay, so 9.
Oh, so you rolled. Okay.
10 to 5?
I got a 4.
Okay, so you got a 9, and your name is
Talbot.
Talbot.
Where was Bane at? You were 10.
Okay. And then Briar. Okay. All right, so people just begin panicking at this, and this is a little bit too much excitement. So a lot of the normal people kind of just run towards the exit. And Durnan, who has just deposited a couple of people back there, is stuck behind the masses as he's trying to fight his way to his bar. First off, I believe that the bat-like creatures kind of swoop down and they start trying to suck some blood out of people.
Oh no.
That misses. That misses. That misses. There's so many people running around that like one gets pretty attached and is about to like put its sucker into someone's neck, but like some hands beat it off as they're running around.
How big are the bats?
They're larger than bats, quite a bit larger than bats. They're sturges. You fought
Like
sturges
a crow
before.
size?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I have fought sturges.
Oh, it could carry either one of you off.
This is what it looks like.
Yeah, it's a disgusting,
I love that.
terrible creature.
Okay.
When can I insert something?
When your turn comes up,
Okay.
it will be in just a
When
second.
can you insert?
Hurst, you're up.
Oh, starting off strong, baby.
First of all, I mean, is that a bonus action or free action or what is it?
Yes. No. Unless you're a rogue that has
So
cunning
it's
action.
a whole action then? Okay, well, I am heavily obscured by the bar,
Yep.
and I'm going to... I'm going to kind of peek up, and I'm just going to hold my action to attack when somebody else does.
Okay. Okay. Bane, you're up.
All right. So I'm seeing that there is indeed a very big problem.
There does seem to be.
So my guy jumps into action, seeing that they're affecting the crowd, and so he takes out his light crossbow and he focuses in on one of the bats and tries to shoot at it.
Okay.
Right into the crowd of people.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
All right. So,
Yes.
that is 21.
That hits.
This guy's hot.
No, thank you. An 8.
8 damage? Oh, yeah. Your bolt flies through its body, like just tearing through it, and it falls in a bloody, messy glob in the floor.
Good.
Nice. One down. Okay. Anything else? You want to move closer to a troll, away from a troll? I'd say you're about 10 feet away from it right now.
Then away.
Okay. You can move
So
away from it.
he attacked.
He attacked the Sturge, yes.
Are there more Sturges?
There's a few more. There's a bunch actually attached to the troll, but only 2 now are flying around. It seems like the Sturges have been feasting off of this troll.
Okay. So that was my question.
Yeah.
Okay, are there still some swarming around trying to get to people,
Yes.
though? Okay, I'm going to try to shoot at one of them.
Okay.
Now that I see that they're killable.
Yeah.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That's what I'm talking about. 4 damage.
That's enough. They have very little hit points.
Okay.
Your arrow also flies through, and instead of destroying it, it kind of pins it against the wall.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Talbot.
Well, seeing these guys being brave, and I didn't get involved in the last fight, so I decided, heck, I might as well try to help a little bit. So I pull out my little hand crossbow and try to shoot at one of them.
You going to shoot at the troll or one of the little bat-like creatures that
One
is
of the
flying
little
around?
bats.
Okay.
Where are you currently?
I am hiding. Okay. So I'm like in the midst of all the people, kind of by the bar, just behind all the crowds, and I'm just keeping a low profile.
Okay, yeah, so you're kind of ducked down. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Would I roll this?
Yep. And add your modifier next to hand crossbow.
Weston's first attack.
11.
That's not enough, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Terrible.
That's a good omen.
Yeah, but you pull the trigger and it's flying true, but then it just happens to dive down to attack someone and just barely evades your attack.
Man.
That's unfortunate. It is now the troll's turn. It kind of starts flipping over tables and is just kind of roaring and trying to scratch the Sturges that is on its body and just kind of swinging its arms around. It hits a few of the Patreons and they kind of go flying, but he's not clawing into them at the moment, so they kind of get themselves up and then run off. Very frightened though. Briar, you're up.
All right. So, how many Sturges are left?
There is one flying around. The rest are all attached to the troll.
Okay. Are there any people around the troll? Is it pretty?
Him swinging his long arms has kind of cleared out a good area.
Okay,
around
good.
it.
So, I'm going to get about 15 feet away from him. But how much movement is that going to use?
You're about that far away from it anyway.
Oh, okay, good.
say that.
So then I'm just going to clap my hands together and cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
At the
So
troll?
that's
Now,
at the troll.
are
and all
you
the Sturges
facing
on
the
him.
bar, or are you facing like the people that are fleeing? Or
Well, it's a 15-foot cube, so
Yeah.
I'm going to make it to where it doesn't hit the people.
Okay.
It might damage some furniture.
I did say he created a. Yeah, it'll damage some furniture, but
Yeah.
he kind of swung around and.
I mean, he's damaging furniture
Yeah.
anyway.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Go ahead and. What is it? A saving throw?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
That's his best stat.
Of course it is.
What is it? 14?
13.
13. 16 plus 5 is 21. So yeah.
Alright, so he still makes half damage. What about
Okay.
the Sturges?
Yeah. Actually, they'll probably. It doesn't matter. They take half damage. They would all die.
Yeah.
I'm sure. It depends on your damage. We'll see.
2d8.
Oh, it's 2d8, yeah.
That's a 1.
Well,
And that's a 7, so 8.
so half damage, 4 damage to the troll.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's enough to kill all the Sturges that are attached to it. Just explosions of blood kind of pop all over his body, and he is covered in the blood and ichor of these Sturges that were attached to him.
No, Ichor's the word.
It's Ichor.
It sounds funnier.
So
Ichor?
Now that I've made myself a target.
Ichor is the actual word.
Really?
Yeah.
Thought it was Ichor.
I like Ichor.
I've never heard Ichor.
I've heard Ichor and like snooty people.
Oh, okay. We don't care about that.
Correct people.
Ah, whatever. You probably say encyclopedia too.
An envelope.
I do say envelope.
Oh my gosh.
You say envelope? I mean, I'd probably say it either way, but I
Our
basically just say
colloquialisms are
envelope.
above the law. Okay.
Okay, that's off topic.
I'm gonna use my movement.
The last
to,
Sturge is. Oh, you're gonna move?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my 35 feet of movement to jump behind the bar if I can.
Okay, yeah. You jump back there and you see Hurst is kind of crouched down, getting another arrow ready.
All right.
Okay, it is the other Sturge's turn. It is going to attack you. It sees you.
Oh, there's still a Sturge flying.
There's one more Sturge flying around. Yes. Ooh, a 19 plus 5. Yeah, 24 to hit. That hits you, I believe.
Armor class. If it's it or above.
If it's a 15 or above, it hits you. Yes. Okay, so that is a D4.
Smile all the time. He smiled all the time.
That is 5 damage. So
Take that off of.
yeah, off your 10. And it is stuck to you. It is just like
Oh,
attached
no.
to you, and like you can feel a pulsing as it is trying to suck blood out of you.
That's wonderful. So I'm gonna scream for help.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, anybody that can help me, I'm screaming
Hurst,
for
you
you.
hear a scream as you
Yeah.
see a small figure that is you've noticed around the bar before.
Before, did the troll just look like it was very perturbed by the things
Kinda,
attacking
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Does he look hostile towards people at all?
Yeah, he's a troll and he's angry.
Would I expect a troll to attack the people?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn around to where the scream is, wherever that happens to be. I'm gonna fire an arrow at that one.
Okay. It is attached to his body. So go ahead and attack.
I'm a sniper. I'm a sniper. Natural 20!
Natural 20! Now, how are we doing natural 20s here? Are
We're
we
doing them the real way.
doubling the dice,
We're doing the
okay.
real way.
Best way.
11 damage.
Don't even need it. It had 2 hit points. Yes. You peg it right in its mouth that is kind of extended out towards him, and the whole body just flaps over, and he pulls the stinger out and throws it on the ground.
Savage.
Wow.
Nice.
Thanks so much, man.
All right, Bane, you're up again.
All right, are there still
There's
bats?
no more bats flying around. No, they've
more
all
bats.
been exterminated.
We just have
the
a troll problem.
Just a troll.
Okay,
There's a troll in the dungeon.
Great. So with that, my character decides that since the crossbow's already out, I'm going to go and start shooting at the troll since he's already mad, and he's going to start flailing at anybody.
Just so
in
you
his
know,
path.
reloading is part of your attack motion, so like you could reload it and stay far away. But if you want to just go attack, you can.
Yeah, I am attacking.
Okay. It doesn't take any extra time to load it.
Okay, so I'm attacking said troll.
Okay. Maverick, you want to play?
Yeah.
Is that the Banshee Shriek? Is that the Banshee Shriek?
So I have 11.
To hit?
Attack point. Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So
11 to
yes,
hit,
11 to
it
hit.
misses. So its arms are kind of flailing around, and you try to bring your mace down, and it just kind of knocks it out and looks down at you.
Okay.
Okay, Talbot, you're up.
Well,
You're feeling rough.
yeah.
That bite hurt.
so I decide I'm gonna flee behind the bar and just keep a low profile.
Now we're all
because I
back
don't
there?
want- Yeah, I don't want any of this.
You can attack while you're running if you want at the troll.
No, I'm just gonna run away.
Okay.
I don't want to die.
Okay. You have a crossbow.
I guess I could shoot that at
So
them.
yeah, you're just running and you just
Yeah,
take a
just
shot.
shoot.
Okay, good. Roll to attack.
Dadgum, 4 plus 6, so I got 10.
No, not good enough either.
That's why I'm.
You were
just
so
running.
panicked that you just can't even aim. You're shaking so bad. You've not experienced this kind of thing before. Usually, you just rob people and
Right.
they don't know about it. It is his turn, and he. The points where the creatures were seems to be healing up. He looks. Yep, and he is going to attack you
Yay.
because you're there.
Just trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Does not. Okay.
Wait. Is that one?
Yes. Yeah.
No. So no.
You have a shield, or are you just?
I do.
Okay.
That one missed you?
That miss.
Okay. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Just hit.
It has 2 attacks. Actually, it's 3, but that's just too rough for level. That is 8 points of damage as it just claws across the front of your armor, digging in pretty good.
Where's my hit point?
How many hit points do you have?
Oh dear. 8 points.
8 points, yep.
Well, that's a good chunk.
Okay.
I'm hurting. I am hurting.
Briar, you're up.
Do I know anything about like trolls? Would I know it's any like weaknesses or anything like as the character?
As a level 1 person, no.
Okay, just that changes one. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull up my recurve bow, just my short bow, and just draw back and shoot it.
Okay.
So 11.
That misses.
My goodness.
Okay.
Wait, is that a 9 or an 11? I mean a 9 or a 6.
Have a line under it or above it, or?
There's not a line on.
That's a 9 because the 6
Oh.
has a line under
so
it.
14.
That still misses.
Oh man, he's
That just misses.
All right, doesn't matter anyway.
Okay. After that, you see the half-orc female run up, and she's got her two-handed
God.
sword. That just hits. 15 just hits.
Oh, I'm even gonna roll that now.
Ooh, that's not very good damage, though. Okay. And then Durnan, he runs and jumps behind the bar, and you see he pulls out 2 swords from underneath the barkeep. And he looks at you 3 kind of hiding. He's like, get some ale and dump on it. We got to catch him on fire unless you have acid. And then he jumps back over the bar and can't make it to the troll quite, but he tells y'all to cover it in alcohol and start a fire. Hurst, you're up.
Is there what are they using for light in here? Is there a chandelier or anything?
There's candles. There's probably some oil lamps as well.
Like on the tables?
Yeah.
You grab alcohol, I'll grab a lamp.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and grab a bottle of the harshest looking liquor up there.
Okay, yep.
And then, how far is he?
He's 20 feet from you.
Okay, I'm gonna chunk it at him.
Okay, roll to hit. That'd be you're gonna have to use
Also,
your-
do I know anything about trolls? Would I know if this thing could be reasoned with?
most likely not.
Okay.
You would think.
Okay.
Like it's pretty. They're not intelligent creatures.
Okay. So this is just a ranged attack.
Yep.
Natural 1.
You throw, and just the adrenaline is pumping. You send it soaring over its head.
Crap.
And it crashes against the wall. And Darnan kind of looks back at you. What are you doing? That's my wares.
You said use alcohol.
Hit him. Okay, Bane.
All right. So I'm still within the 20 feet range. of
You're
this guy, 'cause
you're right up on him
I'm
because he attacked
okay.
you.
So at this point, I'm definitely hurting, and I have one more spell I can cast. So I cast Sleep on the troll.
Okay.
Okay, and do I need to do natural 20? Or I mean, not natural. The 20.
You'll have to go to the sleep and tell me how the spell works.
Okay. So I have to roll 5.
20 feet. Starting with the creature with the lowest hit points. Oh, I hate ones that work like this.
Roll 5d8, and if it's more hit points than the creature has.
Okay,
then
so yeah,
it's
you're gonna
sleep.
take 5d8, and you're just gonna. So that's 1.
Well, that was 2d8.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh, okay, I can only see 1.
15.
Okay, so that's 2.
It's a good start.
29.
That's 4. You have 1 more.
Yes, 37.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good
He
start.
he falls asleep.
Dang.
He just
And I
kind
run
of
away.
lumbering around and collapses with a loud, raucous snore.
Good job, Stubby.
So seeing this, I decide I should take the opportunity to grab some rope out of my bag and tie him up.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, give me a sleight
I
of
will
hand.
assist him.
Okay, give me sleight of hand and take advantage on
Are
it.
we still in initiative?
Roll it twice and take the high.
Yeah.
Yep. And sleight of hand is one of your dexterity things.
18.
So plus your sleight of hand.
Where's that at?
Under dexterity.
It's one of your good ones.
6.
24. Yeah. So you pull its arms back behind its back, and you pull its feet backwards, and you hog tie the hands and the feet together.
I'm gonna get some bottles of liquor, follow the dude's advice, and just start pouring them on. I look like Emerald when he's cooking. Bam! Just pouring it on.
Durnan, that was well done. Good job. And he just reaches over and grabs a candle and tosses it on the liquid flame. We should start whacking. And you all just kind of take turns just stabbing or pummeling this creature as it burns. It's not able to regenerate because it's on fire, and you quickly are able to finish it off.
Does he wake up while we're doing
No.
that? Oh, okay.
No.
Dang. I mean, he would.
You're all attacking so fast that, I mean...
Yeah, I feel like he'd die.
He didn't have a chance.
He didn't have a chance.
Coup de grace.
And he's tied off. He's tied up, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done. That was, that's 2 different fights in, like, just a few minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. Oh, tonight's probably ruined. I don't know if anyone else is going to come back.
I still feel like drinking, so. I'll probably
Well,
stay.
why don't I get y'all a table set up? Oh, man, that clap thing. Try not to do that indoors anymore.
Oh, well.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I've
know he
heard
was
people
doing
have told me
damage.
that. I've damaged people's hearing before, but you know, it is what it is. It doesn't even affect me anymore.
It was a good job killing all the bad things, the sturges, I think. So, not bad. You lot still aren't ready to go down there, though. But here, and he kind of pulls up a table and pulls up some chairs, 4 chairs. Why don't y'all sit down? I'll get y'all's meal and a few more drinks.
Did everybody else leave?
Not everyone, no.
Okay.
People have kind of calmed down. You see a woman that is kind of normal to the town. She works there a lot. Her name is Bonnie. She kind of begins cleaning up with a few other men and women that kind of wait on tables and stuff. They just kind of surround the troll and pick it up and hoist it over the lip of the well and tosses it into the depths below. And then they start kind of just wiping down the alcohol that you broke and the blood that the sturges left and all that stuff, and try to just set the tables all back up that are left and clear away the wood. Also just throwing that into the well, anything that's broken or trashed. And he gets y'all some food and y'all's drinks, and y'all are sitting at a table together.
Is this food like Waffle House at 3 a.m, or is it like?
No, it's good food. Like, this is one of the best.
Well, I consider Waffle House at 3 a.m.
Okay.
good food.
Okay, yeah, then it's good. Yeah.
Just like Waffle House. Then. So I've realized, I've seen you guys around, but I don't know any of y'all's names. And we've been fighting together a little bit, mostly me just watching, but I feel like I should get to at least know y'all's name. So my name's Talbot. What's y'all's name?
Well, I don't want to speak for the group, but I'm Briar. That's Stubby, and that's Grumpy Old Man.
Good to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Briar. I'm Bane.
Bane. Okay.
Hurst, Greyborn.
Nice.
I'm Briar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What you doing in this bar? What you doing in town?
Well, initially I came over here looking for stuff to steal. And
Is the owner near us?
Very honest.
Is the owner near us?
that's one of my qualities. I'm honest.
Yeah.
And then I saw all this junk breaking loose, and I was like, well, I better just hide and see what's happening. So that's pretty much my night in a nutshell.
I respect an honest thief.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. How about you, Bane?
Well, I came to enjoy my evening reading this book, and
Oh, what's it about?
wouldn't you like to know?
I would like to know. I'm pretty smart.
Briar, just shut up.
Bane, I'm really interested in you. All right. Thank you, by the way, for looking out with me. I am being a little snarky, but thank you, Hurst. I understand you have good intentions.
Yeah,
What were you doing here tonight?
same thing I do every night.
Drink until you're blind?
Never been drunk to the point of blindness.
Well, that's good. We'll get there.
Just enjoying the entertainment.
Yeah. Well.
As y'all are kind of eating and talking and drinking, a few people come by and kind of clap you on the shoulders. Hey, good job, man. Thank you. You really saved us back there. And just people just congratulating you. You can get a couple of silver. If everyone wants to write down 5 silver apiece, you can have that. Just kind of tipping you for your services, And then a very ancient looking man kind of he didn't run off with the crowd. He was up a floor. He has made his way down to y'all, and he's walking very slowly. He's kind of humped over, and he has a cane. His hair is long and white, and he has a beard down to his knees. And hello. I was hoping that I might could hire you, gentlemen, to help me. I've lost a friend.
Oh. Well, where'd you lose him at?
I'm not sure. He disappeared a few days ago, but let me introduce myself. My name is Patar.
I'm Briar. And this is the rest of our group.
You might actually know of me. I am a chronicler, a wizard, and something of a celebrity.
Oh, really?
I have wrote this book. It is Patar's Magic for the Slow Learning. And he hands you a copy.
Does it have like a sticker like bestseller and
Might have a signature in it.
It has a signature in it.
Nice.
Of Patar.
I keep it. I want this.
Anyone else want a copy? You all did so well.
Thanks, Patar.
Those are worth something. A young man just came to my shop up in Derry one day, and he began selling my books like crazy. And he made me so much money, and people just wanted them. I was able to sell the Unicorn Scriptorium that I worked at.
The Unicorn Scriptorian?
That's where I used to work, yeah. I owned it, but...
Scriptorium, I think.
Scriptorium, yeah.
You know, believe it or not, I'm an author too.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you write?
Well, I wrote Briar's Guide for the Quick Learning. It's all different subjects, not just magic. I try to expound my boundaries.
Bane is just rolling his eyes.
Well, you're reading a book. Would you like a copy? It's free.
Yeah, Bane, tell him about the book you're reading. You never told me what it was.
Briar.
Oh, Lord. Sorry about Bane, Petard. Continue about your friend.
Well, I trust you've all noticed the violence in our fair city these past 10 days or so. Have you been in town that long?
Yes. It's pretty violent here.
I haven't seen so much blood since my departure from Derry, actually. But now I feel I have misplaced my friend in this odious malevolence.
Odious malevolence, good word.
Thank you. I am an author.
Yes. So you've said.
My friend's name is Floon Blagmar.
So how do you spell flume?
Floon. That's a strange question.
Well, maybe you want to put him in a
Say there, young man.
I like you.
What gives you the impression we're for hire?
Well, I don't have any impression of the sort, but you seem to be capable. You handled yourselves against the men who attacked that lady, and you were the only ones brave enough to step forward when the troll came out.
So, to get down to business, what kind of compensation could we be looking at?
Well, I can give you each 100 gold pieces.
That sounds like a good
And
start.
if you can bring him back alive, I can give you each that over again.
Ah, I'm interested.
I'm very interested. See, Bane, we can agree.
When money's involved, we can all agree.
I might tag along and hide in your guys' shadows.
All right, Talbot, that sounds good. What do you think, Hurst?
You can keep your gold, but you can see it done.
I'll take his gold. No.
Well, thank you. Wow. I gave y'all too much money. It was supposed to be 10 gold to start and 100 later.
Well,
Oops.
Total? 100 later?
Yeah.
Oh, what are we going to do with 100 gold? I mean, you can't get that much.
What are you gonna do with 100 gold?
Back in my day.
All right, Grandpa.
Back in my day, it was
This is a very affluent town. You
Three
can do a lot
bedroom
with
home?
100 gold.
I don't have the money on me now, but if you bring him to me, I can pay you.
All right. So the 10 gold up front and the 100 afterwards for each.
Yes, thank you for clearing that up for me.
Yes, no problem. I knew what you meant.
The old mine.
Where might we find this fella?
Well, there's a few things you ought to know. Floon, he's got more beauty than brains, and he's not that good looking.
Oh, well, he must be pretty stupid.
I worry that he took a bad way home a couple nights ago and was kidnapped.
Is Floon as spry as you?
He's a bit sprier. He's a younger friend, yes.
That's good to know. He might still yet be alive.
We were drinking on a shadier part of the town. Should have been here. Probably wouldn't have happened, but we were at the Skewered Dragon.
There's a shadier part of town than this?
Absolutely. This is uptown.
Oh, okay. Wow, this is a nice place.
You'll have to go to the dock ward if you want to
Duly noted.
go to the Skewered Dragon.
Skewered Dragon.
Nothing but sailors and ruffians of that sort.
Yeah, much worse than trolls.
And Bane opens up his book and writes a note down.
Of course. I also take out a book, but it's really just the book Petard gave me. And I just look at Bane and start doing the exact same thing. Sorry, I'm very interested.
So attentive.
Yes, sir.
But yes, we met up to drink at the Skewered Dragon, gamble a little bit. I'm afraid I've had a little bit of writer's block lately, and I've been trying to write another book and have not been able to do so far.
Oh, what's your new book going to be about?
I haven't answered that. Hold on.
Okay, writer's block, I understand.
Has something to do with ghosts. Hold on.
He's writing a new book, is that what you said?
Yes.
I love Ghost.
Yes, it is. Petar's Guide to Spirits and Specters.
Okay.
Vastly interesting subject, spirits and specters. Ow!
It's hard. Sit down.
Thank you. He pulls up a chair.
Yeah,
Oh, these knees aren't what they used to be.
that's what they all say.
Try being pummeled by a troll.
Yeah. Well, so you lost him outside the Skewered Dragon.
Well,
Any
I
other-
left. I'd had enough and thought I might be able to write a chapter or two and left him there. I think he met another friend of ours.
What's
or
his name?
I don't know him.
Okay.
I went back to the bar asking for him, and he said that he met another man and was gambling with him for a while.
Can you give us a description of Floon?
Yeah.
We'll talk to the bartender there.
He's a handsome human male in his early 30s with wavy red blonde hair. He's dressed in princely garb. The last time Floon or Pitar saw him, he was dressed in princely garb.
So what you're saying is the last place you saw him was the Skewered Dragon.
Yeah, that's right. That's the last place I saw him.
Today.
No, it was 3 or 4 days ago.
Well, we hope he's alive.
I do too.
Yeah.
He's something of a manager. He's been
Me too.
helping me move from town to town selling my books.
Yes, Bane.
Speaking of books, does your spell book have any relation at all with what your next book is about?
No, this is my spell for the slow learning is kind of a beginner's guide to casting basic magical spells and that sort. My Spirits Inspectors is on all types of ghosts and ghouls and ghasts and that sort of thing, and how to appease them or kill them or run away from them. I've been doing a lot of that one very slowly, but I'm getting rather good information on how to escape them.
Oh, well, I'm very interested in that when you finally finish it.
I am too. I need to sell more books. I'm getting a little thin. But I have plenty of money to give you, of course.
Of course. Of course. You would have other objects to back up your claims if you were to lose the money and the time. that you
Exactly.
spend.
I have the gold. I have it.
Yes, of course. It's never in the question, Just maybe we should receive more up front, just more secure.
You've already agreed on the 10. I have that in my pocket.
All right.
He actually goes ahead and divides out the 10 gold to each of you.
Now I feel better with this in my hand. Thank you.
And 100 gold when you bring him to me.
Each.
Or his body or news of him,
100 each.
100 each.
That's right.
Yes, I have that gold.
Can I do an insight check? Sure. I'm like, oh, that's off the table. Oh, a 2. It's plus insight. So that was a 5.
Yeah, he has that gold.
And he has all the gold.
He has all the gold.
He's like he has the Oprah sticker on the front of his book. He's famous. All right.
I've sold many copies, and I still have a good collection. I'm looking to the future. I need to sell another one.
Well, I don't know what it is about
I
you
am a
that's
famous
hard,
author. I must continue writing.
but I do believe you. I don't know what it is.
Well, I'm truthful.
Yes. Just like our friend here. Very honest.
The honest thief,
The honest thief, the honest author.
Talbert, right?
Skewered Dragon.
We'll do our best.
Thank you. I have a home somewhere. That's why I hate book guides.
Yeah.
You can meet me in Troll Skull Alley when you have got information. That is where my home is.
Sounds charming.
Troll Skull Alley.
I didn't come up with a name.
One of y'all know where that is?
We can find it, I'm sure.
Yeah, y'all have been here long enough that y'all can find it. Yeah. Thank you. You don't have to begin tonight if you don't wish, but with all haste, please.
Absolutely.
He kind of walks back. He leaves out the door, just hobbling slowly.
Sounds good.
Have a good night, he says at the door.
I don't know about you fellers, but I'm gonna head that way.
Tonight?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Okay. It's only about 8 or 9 at the moment, so the city it's winding down, but it's still kind of bustling.
The night.
The night.
Yes, that's not what I was going to say, but yes.
It takes you quite a while. You're in a different district to make your way towards the dock ward. Someone who's leading the way, is it Hurst?
I believe Hurst would. Yeah.
I don't know the town that well.
All right.
Who's been here the longest? Who's
been here 5 years.
Okay, so you know.
Yeah, I think you know where we're going.
Everyone else has only been here a week or so.
All right, dear sir.
Go ahead and give me a investigation investigation check to see if you know, or wisdom. Let's go into wisdom.
To see if he knows where it's at?
Yeah, to know how to get there.
It's 10.
Yeah, you know the general direction. You definitely know where the dock wards are, and you think you've heard of the Skewered Dragon, so you are able to kind of head that way.
All right, gentlemen, and Briar,
Yes, sir.
follow me.
After about half an hour of just going through different corners and curves and whatnot, you finally make it to the to Dock Ward, and you think you're getting close. But as you turn a corner, you find yourselves on a street that has been cordoned off by the town brigade.
Like security guards, basically.
Yes, that are not
Not black cloaks?
Not black cloaks. Yes. The town brigade officers have disarmed and arrested 3 blood-drenched humans and are in the midst of questioning witnesses. One of the officers sees you. "Get on," she says. "Nothing to see here."
Is she attractive?
It's hard to tell. She's in kind of in armor.
We'll go with a yes. We're just taking a risk here. Excuse me. What seems to be the problem here? What happened?
Oh, some of these inkling folk causing trouble again.
Inkling folk.
Yeah, they have been trying to fight with the Xanathar Guild, I guess.
Well, what's your name?
I am Tiffany.
Well, Tiffany, I'm an investigator myself. I've been chasing a lot of these wild theories about the Inklings as of lately. Trying to help with the cause. I have some contacts in the brigade, actually. Anything else you could tell me more on a professional to professional level? Not just the stuff you'll tell the civilians, but what can you give me in the insider's view? What's happening?
As far as I know, you are a civilian.
You don't know that?
I do. I can look at
I'm
you
an
and tell.
investigator.
Investigating what?
It's fine. Come on, guys. We'll go solve something else.
You're gonna have to go.
I just walk off. I'm done with you, Tiffany.
You'll have to go around.
No, Tiffany, I just walk straight through.
No, you won't.
I just keep walking straight through.
There's 10 other town brigade men.
And I just keep walking, and as soon as I see them, I just keep turning and turning and turn around. And as I'm passing Tiffany, I'm like, we will speak later after I talk to my contacts in the brigade. Good night, Tiffany. And I keep walking.
You saw, as you kind of made your little quick 180 or 180, you saw that there were 3 men all sitting on the cobblestone, and they were tied up and just kind of glaring around angrily. Okay. They had blue bandanas wrapped around their arm.
So they were supposedly the Inkling ones,
Yes.
and they had killed some people.
Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm gonna turn to Bane. What's wrong with this boy?
I'm not exactly sure what's going on right now. Can I roll something to get a little bit of insight?
Sure. What do you want to? What kind of insight? What are you trying?
Trying to pick up on a couple of cues as to figure out what's actually going on.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you can just look. It seems that there are bodies strewn, dead bodies strewn around where Briar was trying to walk down the street, and you see a lot of people in purple coats and have tattoos of eyes dead in the street, and there's a few more people with the blue.
Oh, it's eye tattoos again?
Okay, I was gonna ask: is it any the tattoos that we see? Is it any relation to what we saw earlier?
Yeah, you see multiple people, men and women, with bald heads, and they have multiple tattoos of eyes, all purple, tattooed on their bald skulls.
All right. What's your name? Hearst. Whatever it is that's going on, it's obviously something that we probably don't want to dabble and investigate too much in tonight.
I was just referring to the foolish young man with us here. I see the situation, yeah. It's terrible. We need to keep it moving.
As you have to make a little bit of a detour here, you pass tall, densely packed tenements that leave most of the neighborhood in shadow at ground level. Most of the street lamps have had their glass smashed and their candles stolen, and the smells of salt air and excrement linger as you pass down rows of rundown buildings. This definitely is a lot worse than the wards you were in earlier.
He was right. It is a rougher part of town.
On the corner of Zastro Street and Phillip Lane, you see a shop with a peculiar window display. One nearby shop stands out from the others. It has a deep purple facade, and in its window hangs a stuffed beholder. Above the door hangs a sign whose elaborate letters spell out Old Zobulb Shop.
Is it open?
It seems to me.
Y'all need any? Does it seem to be like a magical shop? They sell wares like
You
that?
can't tell. The only thing in the window is this stuffed beholder that is just hanging from a string.
Yeah, let's go. What's in there? I like it, Talbot. Let's go. And I grab Talbot by the shoulder and lead him in through the door.
You two following?
Yeah.
I'm staying out.
Okay, you're just
Trying
going
to figure out my surroundings.
stay in the dangerous outside? Okay.
Perfect.
You going in or out?
If he's staying outside, I'm staying with him.
Okay, so you two are going in? Okay, cool.
What is wrong with that boy?
He's a special type of elf. He is a
That
special
boy
type
just
of
ain't
elf.
right.
As you two step into the door, a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke begins to it falls out of, drifts out of the door. It trails out the shop's door as you peer inside and walk in. Every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knickknack on the shelves is dyed a deep violet. There is a hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter. He wears plum-colored robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes. The gnome lowers a pipe and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand. Hail and well met. Come browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world.
Curious curiosities.
I'm very intrigued.
Sir, before we get too in depth in your shop, may I have a puff of that?
Oh, yes, you can.
Oh, sweet, thanks. Oh, I feel much better now.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
He's about to go on a trip.
So give me a Constitution saving throw. That's it's the top number on Constitution.
Roll a d20 and add that.
Yeah, roll a d20 and add the saving throw thing.
18.
Total.
Yes.
As soon as you take in a puff, your eyes kind of begin to burn, and you kind of had a deep cough. And as you cough out, this purple smoke is coming out, and you immediately feel a bit lightheaded and kind of wobbly. He's a gnome, so he's a little bigger than you, but being so small, you're
40 pounds.
yeah. It doesn't take much to get you. Yeah.
Do I recognize what this substance is?
No.
Can I try some as well? Hey, if we're doing this, we're doing it. Wow. I like this gnome, man.
Okay. Yeah.
It's my new dealer, man.
Of course. Here.
Absolutely.
Bro, Briar,
Take
take you a drag of this, man.
Now, is it like in a pipe or is it like a joint?
It's a pipe.
Okay, cool. So I take the pipe and...
Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, 6 plus
Yeah, you're
3. So I'm at 9.
you're worse than he is. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, whoa.
You immediately get so dizzy and lightheaded that you kind of sit back.
I don't like blow it out my nose. I like do the dragon thing where I blow the smoke out my out my mouth. I blow it out my nose instead.
Yeah, you fall back and just have to sit down. And he kind of pulls you down and sits down on the floor next to you, and he just
We're all sitting on
takes
the
it
floor
from you,
together.
and he starts smoking and just kind of passing it around. You two wait and wait. How long do you want to wait?
No more than 15 minutes.
After it's easily 15 minutes, very quickly.
At like the 13-minute mark, I was gonna ask him about his wares, but then started going on a path of like, what does he think about this whole journey we live on, and like, why is the shop in such a bad state? And what can we do to better this city, man?
And why are there so many eyes?
Like, what's with the eyes, man? Like, you have tattooed eyes. He has. There's dead
Yeah.
people with eyes, man. Like,
It's insane. It's like we're trying to see something, but we just don't have enough eyes.
Yeah, Mr. Gnome.
We need more.
How do we get more eyes?
That's what I want to know.
You have to earn the eyes. I earned each and every one of them by being a good servant.
Really?
Yes. I'm Zobulb, by the way. No relation to the eye tyrant hanging in the window.
Oh, that's good to know. I don't like beholders very much.
He kind of looks angry. Why?
Oh, I don't know. I've never met one I've liked.
Here, take another puff.
Sure. Absolutely.
Would you like to buy anything as you're in here? 15 minutes has come by.
And y'all walk in, is it?
Are there other... Like, does this building stand alone?
No, it's kind of in a range of buildings.
Like a strip? Okay, before I go in, what was this place called we were going to? The Skewered Dragon.
Yep.
Is it anywhere nearby? Can I see it from here? If I proceed.
Give me a perception check.
23.
Looking down Fillet Lane, you do kind of see what looks like it's dark, but you see a sign that looks like a dragon further down that has like a bit of flame that somehow is blowing out of the mouth as part of its fixture.
Okay. With that perception check, is there anything else going on around?
Nope, quiet here. No one's on the streets at the moment.
Okay.
It's eerie.
Bane, the place is right there. You want to go or you want to go in after them?
No telling what these two numbskulls are doing right now.
I'm starting to regret this decision. I should have gone by myself. Let's go get them.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, we're going in.
At this moment, like, so what do you sell here? Like,
Oh, we have so many trinkets. Oh, more customers. Hello.
Oh my God! What is going on?
dude, Bane, look,
Y'all need to take a drag of this.
He hands it over.
look. I know we've had our differences, Bane, but I think that's just the narrative fed to us by our dwarven elders and elf brothers. We should be friends, Bane.
At this point,
We don't have to have hate.
I'd like to
Bane.
take my crossbow and just with the blunt in and
hit me on the head.
hit you on the head.
Trying to knock some sense into him, or are you trying to kill him, or what?
Attack.
Sure.
Roll, dude. You don't have proficiency in that, though.
He's also prone, so you have advantage.
So 20.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he clocks you good.
What do I take?
You take 3 points of damage.
Bane, look. Just because you've been taught your whole life to hate elves doesn't mean you have to attack me.
Here, Talbot, let me see that thing.
Here, take a drag, Hurst.
You say it was a pipe or is it like a rolled?
It's a pipe.
It's a pipe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take it from Talbot, throw it on the ground, and stomp on it.
Oh my God. Hurst, we are guests
That's
here.
mine!
I don't care whose it is. We're leaving your establishment. This is ridiculous.
That was very rude. You two are welcome anytime.
Absolutely. We'll see you.
Would you like to buy some of my trinkets?
What was your name again?
Zobulb.
Zobal.
No relation to the eye tyrant in the window.
Absolutely.
That doesn't sound right to me.
From the smell of what's going on here, can I tell what this is? Wait, they're smoking.
Give me a survival check.
And same.
Bad. 8.
Survival check. Where would that be?
Does it smell normal? Like, does it smell like tobacco or wacky
No,
tobacco?
it's not. It's some kind of a.
Would that be wisdom?
Is it actually
Yeah, I think
is it actually purple?
Yes, it is leaving a purple smoke is coming out of the
Okay.
thing and from their mouths when
16.
they. Okay, yeah. You think you've probably heard of a type of plant that grows somewhere in the mountains that lets off this kind of hallucinatory effect.
All right.
They're smoking mountains.
Zobal.
That stuff will get you killed. Do you even know what's in this?
All right, Mom. Look. We don't have time for this. Zobal, I appreciate all the hospitality you gave us. We have a job to go do. Me and Talbot, yes, we will return later. We will.
What important job do you have?
Oh, just some work. We
That
just
ain't
picked
none
up
of his
recently.
business.
And me and we
Stop.
We were gonna
talking.
escort our
Stop
us
talking.
colleagues out
Stop
of the. At that
talking.
point, I just smacked Bane across the face, but with the book that Batard gave me.
Is the book open or closed?
It's closed.
Okay, even better. Hardback or
A
paper?
natural one.
He's impaired.
You swing as hard as you can, and you swear you're within distance. And as soon as you swing, he suddenly has moved 10 foot over to the side. And you,
Bane, what? I knew you were magical, but like, whoa, man. All right, I'm sorry. No more. We'll discuss this later. We'll see you later, Zobald. And I
It was
exit the
good meeting
shop.
all of you.
I just walk out before anybody else does and just
If
keep
you
going
see
towards
any
the bar.
purple instruments, I will buy them.
We'll just keep going.
Purple instruments?
Trinkets, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Everything inside, all the knickknacks were purple.
Duly noted.
Cool. That's a way to make money right there, baby. At this point, I'm trying to just get straight to the bar to prove them that I am worthy, even though I'm very much impaired and stumbling through the street.
Yeah. You run into walls and like lamps a few times.
But it's not like a drunken stupor. It's more like you're doing LSD.
No, you think you're walking straight, and suddenly things are jumping in front of you.
Yeah.
And you just walk into them, and you have no idea where they came from. Like that lamp literally jumped in front of you.
I just swat the lamp aside, and it's like it flies 10 feet. And I'm like, whoa!
You look back, and everyone is like 100 feet behind you.
Come on, guys! I thought this was important. I just keep walking.
And you guys are like, "Why are you yelling? We're right here."
All right, did we get to the bar?
Yeah. The skewered dragon looks like a ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed, and a ship's anchor is lodged in the roof. Through the windows, you can see a group of haggard patrons drinking from huge tankards.
All right, I walk up to the bartender.
Why are you letting him do this?
I'm going to
Hey, first things
hold on.
first, sir. Do you have any coffee? This is getting crazy, man. And like, I look at him, but there's like 4 of him, and like he has 6 eyes. We were just talking about eyes, and I'm like, can one of you just get me some coffee, please? I don't care how many eyes it has in it, but please just get me some coffee. I'm tired of this.
The one on your farthest right, actually. Yeah, I can. We have coffee.
I reach for the cup he's handing me, and it's like right in front of me, but I'm like smacking his
Suddenly,
face.
a hand from your left grabs your hand and puts a mug into your hand, and you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. And I
It
just sit down at the
is
bar and start.
the worst swill.
It's fine. I'm just trying to sober up.
What would the rest of you like to do?
Go ahead, talk.
You're not as bad as him. You were able to.
I had much more, and I had a way worse scroll.
I'm still high, but I feel like I can take care of my buddy over here.
Yeah.
So I'm just patting him on the back and trying to keep him calm and out of trouble.
Stroke the furry wall.
That's
Stroke
right.
the furry wall.
That's right. I just keep sipping the coffee.
But before we step inside, I was going to take off my wide-brimmed hat and just kind of flip my hood up.
Okay. No problem.
Low profile.
And with me, I'm still kind of hurting from the troll from earlier. So I'm not doing anything to single myself out. I'm just kind of blending in wherever I'm.
Well, you're going to leave this up to me?
Well, I mean, I'm following, but not.
Listen, Bane, I ain't much of a talker, son.
I just hear him say that, and I'm like, you didn't have to say it for us to realize that. Let's just take a big sip of coffee.
Okay, I'll walk up to the bartender. Excuse me, sir.
Afternoon. Evening.
Looking for a gentleman, elegantly dressed, younger, 30s, priestly garb, or princely garb.
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone like that before.
I wouldn't imagine so in a place like this.
What is that supposed to mean?
Seems like there's not anybody else dressed like that here.
I own this establishment. Are you saying we can't take care of richer clientele?
At this point, hearing all this, I'm just acting like I don't even know who it is. I turn my back to him.
You gotta know.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
You're jumping us to conclusions, sir. If you'd seen someone like that, I'd expect you to have remembered.
I could remember.
What's that supposed to mean?
Give me a reason to remember.
Well, the man that's looking for him said he'd give us some gold if we brought him back, so I'll give you some gold. Give you my share of the gold, if you tell me where this fella'd be. What was his name? Floon?
Yeah.
Floon something other.
I just hear that and I...
Was in here with an old man trying to sell books.
Kind of motions with his hand. Points down at the bar.
What do you want?
He said something about gold.
I ain't got it yet.
He gave you the 10 gold.
He gave me the 10.
Yeah. He gave you 10 gold.
Right, yeah.
Patar did. Okay.
I'll give him one. I'll give him another.
He pulls it off and pockets it. I don't know his name, but yeah, he was in here a few days ago with that old crazy man trying to shill his books out.
He left here with somebody?
Another man come in after the old one gone. Actually, the old mayor's son. I don't know your friend, but Raynar Nevermember was...
Raynar?
Raynar Nevermember.
He left with Raynar Nevermember.
Yep. Neverember, sorry.
Any idea where they're headed?
Last we saw, I think they were headed out towards that old Zobald curiosity shop. I think some of the patrons said that they were jumped, though.
This was how many days ago?
4 days.
Hearing him talk of Snowball in such high esteem, after finishing my cup of coffee, I'm still feeling it. I reach into my bag and just not find anything too illicit, but just pull out a cigarette, and just light it to help me steady myself. I'm like, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, and I walk out and go straight back to Zobald's shop. I'm smoking my cigarette and walking back.
Briar, where are you going?
Come on, Talbot. Come on.
Okay, might as well.
I'm like, thank you, sir, for your hospitality. I flip him a silver for the coffee.
Don't worry.
This
Bane.
is a princely establishment, might I say, and I just walk out the door.
We'll be right back, Hurst. Don't worry.
What are you two doing?
I reach across the counter, pat the dude on the shoulder one good hard time, and then turn around and walk out.
I'd watch out. I think it was some of those Inkling folk. That's what some of the patrons said, anyway.
I stop and turn back around. What do you know about them?
Apparently. Huh?
What's up with the eyes?
That's not the Inkling. That's Xanathar's people.
What's with the altercation between the two? What business does the Inkling have with?
Well, the Inkling has been trying to dethrone the king or something for about 100 years now. I don't know about that, but why they're here now, there's been tales for years and years that our old mayor, Neverember Senior, I don't remember his first name right now, but I can get it in a second. He hid away nearly 500,000 gold pieces while he was ruling things here, and he was kicked out of his position by the Duchess and wasn't able to move it. So somewhere here in town, there's apparently some small fortune. Not too small, but... And I reckon Xanathar's guild and the Inkling are looking to make some money for themselves and fund their projects.
This Xanathar's guild, what's their motivation? Bunch of thieves?
They're a bunch of thieves, yeah.
Don't reckon I got no use for either one of these groups, you, Bane?
Not right now, I certainly don't.
Try to stay out of their way. Thanks for the information, sir.
Back at the Cobalt shop. I walk in, much more sober than I was. Does he have another pipe?
Yeah, he's still smoking.
So he replaced his pipe that was crushed.
Oh, yeah.
Does it look different or exactly the same?
It's a little different. It's
Awesome.
more purple
That's fine.
and a little
I walk
longer.
in. Zobald, old friend. I know it's been a while.
Who are you?
I was just in here.
I haven't had a customer for weeks.
Are you sure?
No.
Well, we know each other.
If you say so.
We do. We do. We go
I'm
way
Zobald.
back. We go way back. Nice.
No relation to the eye tyrant hanging in the window.
Of course. Of course. Hail the great eye tyrant. Of course.
Hell, the great eye tyrant, yeah.
Yes, indeed. So, me and my friend here, and I gestured to Talbot, but I don't say Talbot. Me and my friend here, Usher, we're looking for another friend of ours named Floon, Blagmar. Some say he was jumped out in the street earlier this week. Have you seen any things happening?
Yeah, I saw quite a few men actually rough up two well-dressed gentlemen.
Do you know where they might have taken them, or know anything about any of this?
I don't really leave my my kingdom here,
Oh, yes. I wouldn't either. It's very nice.
but I heard through the door that they were saying that they were going to take them down somewhere to a warehouse on Candle Lane.
Candle Lane?
Yeah.
Well, we very much appreciate your time. And I use minor illusion, and I make it look like there's a badge in my hand. And it's like, if you need any more help, just come to this address, and it says, like, 123 Hugh Schlong Lane. It's like, my name...
I don't leave my kingdom here.
Of course. Just send a letter. And this is my friend Usher, and I, of course, am Brett. And I just walk out the door.
Hey, Briar, before we leave, don't you think we should take some of this pipe with us? That's pretty good stuff.
You know, I've had my trips. I've had my journeys. We take a little. Do you sell the stuff you're smoking?
No, it's mine.
Okay. We'll come back and visit you again then, unless...
I'll just sneakily take me a piece and stick it in my pocket as we walk out.
You see he has a pouch that's kind of hung open, and there's some purple kind of
You're trying to steal his stuff?
lump.
Just a little bit, just for the road.
Give me a sleight of hand.
13, and then sleight of hand 6,
19.
19.
At the moment, he's looking like reverently up at the stuffed beholder plushie, and you're able to take a good pouch full of.
Nice.
So you can put in your inventory.
The bottom big one.
What'd you call it?
Purple.
Mountain weed. Yeah, purple mountain weed.
Okay.
Before we leave, do you have any items of powerful magic that we could
No.
peruse?
I just have trinkets,
Just trinkets?
toys, curiosities.
Interesting. Well, like I said, we'll visit you again later in another date.
Hail the great eye tyrant.
Hail the Great Eye Tyrant!
All right, let's go.
Just walk out the door.
We're coming down the street toward him.
We see you got back to the street after you insulted the bartender. I got some information about where Floon might have been taken.
Oh. What did they say?
Zobald, Hell the Great Eye Tyrant.
No relation to the.
No relation to the stuff beholder on the window. Sorry, just force a habit. He gave us an address that some ruffians roughed up our friend in the alley. Ruffians roughed up friend. It took him to a warehouse on Candle Lane.
Lead the way.
Absolutely. Would I know where this?
Nope. You've not been in town long enough.
Oh, good. We go back to the bar. Borbane, would you know anything about this?
You could probably find Candle Lane.
Okay. Yeah. I may be able to find it.
Lead the way.
All right. I'll look over at Hurst. These weed smoking fellows may be of some use.
Oh, speaking of, I got a little bit if y'all want to try it.
Oh dear God.
It's a trip like you'll never believe.
Oh, that'll make this trip way more interesting.
Oh, speaking of trip, let's go.
Oh, all right.
All right, lead the way.
Okay. It's a quick walk, actually. It's not too far. The buildings on either side of Candle Lane are so tall and so tightly packed that you don't think that light could even get to this to the street unless it was like high noon only. Like it's probably dark most of the time. It's just gloom envelops a narrow alley as dark as a dungeon, and as odorous as one too. Nearly all the street lamps have been smashed. The only light that pierces the darkness is a faint flickering from down the lane, like a distant candle.
No worries, guys. I'll have a lantern in my backpack. I'll whip that out for you.
Okay. It's a hooded lantern too, so you can make it shine as much as you want or as little as you want. It's not a bullseye one, so you can't like make a beam like a flashlight, but you can light up your personal area.
I'm not going to get it too bright, just kind of around us and, a few feet in front of us.
Yeah.
I don't want to draw a lot of attention, but I also want to be able to see.
Is it completely dark or is it like dim light?
It is completely dark. There is just one candle light that is
okay, I
flickering
got
out
you.
ahead.
I'm trying to keep an eye behind us, even though I can't see very good.
His lamp helps.
Okay. Making sure nobody's following us.
Okay.
Do we see any warehouses like would have been described?
There, a lot of these are warehouses, but there's only one that seems to have anything going on because there is a candle coming from one of its windows.
All right, let's go.
You see a blue-winged snake on a door that is kind of cracked, and the candle is kind of shining out.
Guys, before we go in, we might need to set a booby trap just for an alarm in case anyone's trying to sneak up on us. I have some string and some bells in my bag. We can rig that up real quick.
It's a really good idea.
I like it. Do it.
Very good, Talbot.
Let's get inside the door and we'll set a trap up. Is this like the main entrance door? Are there windows we can see through? See if there's people in this front room or...
Looking in, you don't really see anyone, and it's kind of boarded up in most of the windows. Just a little bit of light is coming through.
Okay, let's go. Just be quiet.
Now, with the symbol that is on the building with the winged snake, is that what you said? Blue winged snake?
Do what?
The symbol that's on,
It's just kind of hanging on the door.
is it more like a logo, or is it something that I may have read something about?
It's like a logo.
Okay.
It looks like someone just painted it on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, are we talking about going through the door or going through this window?
I'm open to any idea.
The window's kind of boarded up from the inside, so
Where the candle is?
the candle. Yeah, the candle. Yeah.
I mean, to go through the window, we'd have to bust in the window and bust in the boards. I think if we just quietly go in through the front door...
You being quiet?
I know, it's crazy. You can lead the way, Bane.
So let's do this.
Let's do it.
I grab,
Hold on. I'm going to knock an arrow
That's not a bad idea.
and go ahead.
Let me grab my Reaper just in
I
case.
grab the handle of my mace
Rapier.
just to be prepared for whatever may come.
I light another cigarette.
And I put my shield on. I start carrying my shield, take it off my back, and start carrying it with me.
Who is gonna lead the way here?
I guess I am.
He's opening the door, and I'm kind of aiming an arrow over his
Everyone,
shoulder.
are we trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Okay. So give me stealth checks.
19.
Nice.
19.
Nice.
20, not natural.
20.
12 and 6.
So 18. Very nice. Very good.
20.
Yeah. The door, though the whole place looks ramshackled and broken down, the door seems to be oiled, and it swings quietly. And you're able to step in, and you see a bunch of crates and boxes directly in front of you, and there's a wall to your side that is out, and it looks like you can turn into a bigger portion of the room. As you kind of step through towards the corner, though, you hear someone kind of pleading, saying, "The Inkling thinks that my father embezzled a large amount of gold while he was the open lord, that he hid the money somewhere in the city. They think they can find it by using an artifact called the Stone of Galar or something, which was in the hands of the Xanathar Guild until recently. Apparently someone stole it. The Inkling thought I knew something about all this, but I don't. My father and I haven't spoken in years."
How far does it sound like this is away? Is it like echoing through the building, or where?
Kind of, yeah.
How many people are there?
You just hear the one. You don't see anyone.
Okay.
And it's still completely dark inside?
No, it's more lit up in here.
Oh, okay. How far was this? Just as soon as we opened the door, or?
You stepped a little bit up to kind of a corner, and like there's a small square room that's like 30 by 50 this way, and then it opens up into a larger section over here to the side.
So with this Stone of Galore, is this something I may know about?
Give me a history check.
Uh, 16.
I don't think there's any. No, There's no reason that you would know about this. It's not a item that is just like of mythical proportions. It's something private. So no, you wouldn't know what this is.
So, I look behind me, look at Hurst. Shall we continue?
I don't know. I'm gonna get behind something. Are there like any boxes or anything in here? Like what's in the room?
You're seeing crates that have come from all over Pelexia, actually. Some are painted with the words of Galeport, one of Derry, a couple of some cities that you've never heard of, but that sound like they're probably from the Dying Plains.
I'm gonna duck down behind one and kind of motion for everybody to follow me.
I follow. I do duck down.
And then I'm gonna try to look around to see if I can figure out where the voices are coming from.
What did you say you're doing? Sorry.
Okay, I duck down behind like a crate or something just to get low, and everybody followed me over there.
Okay.
And now I'm just kind of looking around to see if I see any movement or
Okay.
anything.
Yes, looking through this room, you actually don't see anyone.
Does it sound like it's close enough to be in the room?
It actually, it kind of sounds muffled, and that it might be above you.
Okay, so there's like an upstairs.
Okay. Do we see a staircase or possible?
No, you looking around, you don't see any staircase.
Is there still anybody talking?
You hear a strange squeaking voice that changes modulations quite a bit, and you hear some clicking sounds, and the voice is just saying, "No, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying."
We should try to find a ladder.
A ladder?
Something. We need to get to the next floor.
Is there any hidden, maybe buttons that would open up a door or anything?
Give me an investigation check.
Can I perceive for a ladder or any way to get up to the...
Give me an investigation check.
Does it have to be investigation?
7.
9.
Investigation.
No, sorry, 8.
Yeah, you actually, it seems like there's a strange bit of wall that doesn't belong. It's kind of just jutting out of the back wall a little bit. It's about 5 foot wide and about 10 foot deep towards the wall. And walking over, you kind of just start knocking on things, and it sounds hollow behind, and you're quickly able to actually open a door, and there's a staircase leading upwards behind it.
Well, guys, should we go up the stairs or what?
Yeah, we should be quiet though.
Let's do it.
All right.
Same marching order.
I'll watch our backs. I'm going to kind of keep an eye as we start up the stairs behind us.
Okay, so I'm just going to keep you on your same stealth checks. And you said Bane is leading the way up the staircase?
Yeah, I'm the one with the shield, so even though I'm maimed, I'm still going out.
Okay, yeah. You make your way up the stairs, and instead of another door, it kind of just has a corner, and you turn the corner, and you see there is a figure that is bruised and beaten and bloody sitting in the middle of the floor, and he is tied. And there are 4 human-sized crow people standing around it, kind of poking him with daggers and squawking at him.
This is at the top of the stairs? I can't
there's
see
another
it, but-
room. Yeah, there's a bigger room. It's a
Okay.
2-story.
Poking, or we mean stabbing, or just taking the tip?
Scaring him, yeah, trying to goad him into talking. And you know what? I think that is where we will end tonight.
That's what I figured.
That's a good night. That's a good spot.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's we've been playing for a while.
That was pretty fun.
You enjoyed it? First time playing?
See?
I gotta get into
It takes a
the
while to
rhythm of
understand
everything.
Figure out your
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
But yeah, that was
That's-
fun. I liked it.
I hate you.
I love his you were such a good role player. Wow. Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Tales from Pelexia, and I think this is going to probably be an ongoing thing. Hopefully, we can get another game in soon.
coming to you next Friday from Darren's house.
So remember to go check out Tiger Skull RPG, Commoners 30 for 30% off of everything on his site, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.